Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Now, I do think it's really important to give out good recommendations and let you know what you should be buying, what should be in your cart, what would suit you. But what I also think is really important is stopping from you making bad decisions, buying bad products, buying products that don't make absolute sense. So yes, today I'm going to be sharing an anti haul with you all. Now, what an anti haul is, if you don't know the concept, it's about talking about products that you won't be buying, that don't interest you for XYZ reasons, and I would be giving you all of my reasonings, and none of them is gonna be I have too much of this or this is too pricey, because I do get it that affordability is very subjective and you might not have too much of something that I might have. I have too much of everything, so I can't actually just say that statement for anything whatsoever. So yes, without any further ado, if you want to know what are some products that just don't catch my interest and why they don't catch my interest, then please keep on watching. Let's start this anti-haul with some skincare, and the segment is going to be filled with vitamin C products. Now, everyone loves vitamin C, and that's why companies are churning out vitamin C products left, right and center, but they tend to overlook a few certain basic things which we do too as consumers, and that's why these products are in the market. But as your sister, it's my moral duty and obligation to let you know that you should be away from these products. And the first one has to be the Garnier Vitamin C Serum. Now, why it makes it to my list of anti haul is because of the fact that it comes in a clear bottle. If you know even the most basic thing about vitamin C, you should know the fact that vitamin C is both heat and photosensitive. That means as soon as vitamin C comes in contact with light, sunlight or heat, the vitamin C property dies, and that's why the packaging of a vitamin C product should be UV protected or in a dark bottle, so as to make sure that the vitamin C remains potent. But the Garnier serum comes in a clear jar, which just defeats the whole purpose. So when you are buying that, no matter how affordable or expensive it is, you are putting your money down the drain because the vitamin C property is already dead. On the same line as the Garnier Vitamin C Serum, we have the Brown Skin Beauty range. Now, if you don't know what Brown Skin Beauty is, it's a new brand by Anusha Dandekar. Now, she already had a brand by the name CGG, which I bought, and literally the day I received my products, the company just shut down. Like, it went defunct. Literally the day, no notice, no nothing. It just went out of business, and she was like, I'm making a new company because of XYZ reasons. And here we are with Brown Skin Beauty. Now, the Immortal range is like aloe and vitamin C and all of that goodness. Again, everything in this range comes in clear packaging, so defeats the whole purpose. You are just putting your money towards something that won't give you results because there is not going to be any potency in those products. And the last vitamin C product I want to talk about is by a company called as Wishcare. Now, I don't know if you've heard of this company or not. Now, what I do for my anti-hauls is that I go on multiple e-commerce platforms like Nykaa, Myntra, Purple, so on and so forth, and I check out their new launches. And this was in the new launch of the skincare segment, and my eyes went like whoop when I saw the name. It's a serum, vitamin C serum, which is at a 35% potency, which already in itself is supremely strong. At 35% is like whoa, 20% is strong, so 35 is like whoa, that's strong. But that's not the end. That's not the end. It also has retinol, it also has niacinamide, it also has aloe vera, it also has turmeric. It's like this deadly cocktail that's just going to give you the worst hangover of your life. And just reading through it, I was like, what? And they've not even given a full ingredient list. They've just given you key ingredients, which just stays stable vitamin C. Like, what stable vitamin C? There are like 5,000 forms of stable vitamin C. I want to know, is it like an L-ascorbic acid? Is it just like triascorbic? What is it? Like, I want to know, because there are different sorts of potent and stable vitamin C's that are available in the market, and not everything's gonna suit you. And then on top of that, retinol, niacinamide and everything, it just gave me the jitters, man. I was literally shaking for a bit. Okay, next up I'm going to talk about a company, and I'm not throwing shade at this company or any company that I'm talking about in this video or any of my anti-hauls. I know setting up a company and making your products is a very difficult procedure, but we need to be critical thinkers and like smart consumers over here. So yeah, I'm talking about Kleen O Wipes. Okay, so what Kleen O Wipes is basically, it's a wet wipe company as the name suggests, and they have different wet wipes just to take your makeup off and be quick and everything. And I've been looking at them since a while. I did get a mail from them for PR and a sponsorship, and I was just like, not happening. So basically, they have been launching some Interesting vibes, to say the least. Now they have a charcoal variant which is supposed to draw out all of the impurities of your skin, and it also has salicylic acid in there. And it just doesn't make sense. It's a makeup removing wipe with salicylic acid, or even if you use it in the morning to wipe your face, I hope you know that you are supposed to wash your face after a micellar water. Like, you just can't use a micellar water and start your skincare. Micellar water does have suds in it or sulfates in it which will foam up and bubble up. So whenever you're putting any other skincare on top of it, it's not at its optimal level because of the pH of the micellar water. So you are supposed to wash it off, and once you wash it off, the BHA will wash off too. So I don't know how it will, remove the impurities of your skin, because BHA will either take some time or needs to be like really at a, high potency level to just suck out your blackheads. That's just not how chemical exfoliants work. With salicylic acid, even a 2% product, you need to use it for like months to see a difference. So in a wet wipe form, I don't know how effective it's gonna be. Plus the fact that wet wipes are not the most environmental friendly or skin friendly. They create micro tears on your skin because they are a little abrasive on your skin is reason enough for you to stay away from wet wipes and this company in general, because it's all about the wet wipe life. Okay, let's move on to some makeup now, because I have some gems in here that I want to talk about. The first gem has to be the My Glam Love Care Foundation. Now, starting with the glorious fact that it comes in 3 shades, which suits like what, 1% of the population that we have. But yeah, it has 3 shades, but that's not my main deal, okay? And that says something, that a shade range is not my main deal. Because if you've been with me for a while, you would know how we feel about makeup with actives in it. It doesn't really make any sense to me, because for actives to work, they need to get absorbed into the skin. They won't work if they're sitting as a layer on top of your skin, right? So it doesn't make sense. And I was talking about this in a previous video that, we'll probably start seeing makeup with retinol in it, and it doesn't make sense. Never did I think that we are almost nearing that. So retinol is still not here, but what this foundation has is that it has ceramides, it has active yeast, it has vitamins, and none of them will work just by being a layer on top of your skin. It needs to get absorbed into your skin, and if a foundation is getting absorbed into your skin, I don't know if that is something that we desire, for a foundation to get absorbed into the skin. A skincare and makeup hybrid has always been very popular, like a tinted moisturizer, a BB cream, CC cream, DD cream, EEFF, whatever creams that we have in the market. But they're not hardcore skincare in the sense that they are not loaded with actives. We're talking about makeup with actives, which just completely doesn't make sense, is unnecessary, and can lead to more damage than good. There are vitamins in here, but we don't know what vitamins they're talking about. It can be vitamin A, which is retinol, vitamin B, which is niacinamide, which is honestly present in a lot of makeup, so that's okay. There could be vitamin C or any other vitamin that is there in the market, but we need to know how we need to work around it. For example, if it has vitamin A or retinol in there, it needs to be topped up with SPF, because retinol can make your skin photosensitive or sensitive from the sun. So it needs to be topped up with an SPF, which you can't probably do because you're already wearing a foundation. So yeah, we need to know proper care of what you're wearing. So let's keep makeup just as makeup. Let's just not add actives to it, please. I want to talk about 2 eyeshadow ranges. The first one has to be the Makeup Revolution times Friends palettes in all the 3 variants, Monica, Rachel and Phoebe. They just seem outright boring. Like, there is no proper color story to them. They're done. Like, they had so much of an avenue. Like, especially with the Phoebe palette, they could have gone all quirky and all cute, but they chose a color scheme and theme that is so done and so boring, and just... Oof, I was so disappointed with the whole Friends collab that they had, because again, there was just so much potential that was untapped. It was just made redundant, and I again don't think it's worth your money. Next up, I want to talk about the Colorbar Bewitching palettes, or the quads, because there are 4 eyeshadows in there. Now, if you've seen my video on makeup products I no longer buy, I talk about eyeshadow palettes that can't create a complete eye look, and this is a prime example of that. I was looking at the quads, so there are 4 variants, and none of them can create like a full eye look, which is sad. There was again a lot of potential. It feels like they've tried to do a Charlotte Tilbury moment of sorts. But again, with Charlotte Tilbury, what they've done is that they have two mattes and two shimmers. So you can create like a nice transitional depth, and then you can play with multiple shimmers so that you have, different options. But with these palettes, they have three shimmers and one matte. So you can't probably have a good transition going on. And with three shimmers, yeah, you can do like a one and done shadow. But then again, you can just buy one eyeshadow and be done. You don't need a quad for that. So I'm going to be giving this a skip. I'm not going to be trying these out or picking them up. And the last product I want to talk about is the Renee 5-in-1 lipstick. It is like one of those pencils we had in our childhood with the blocks that you could just interchange and keep on changing. You know what my biggest nightmare as a child was? Losing one of those. Because as soon as you lost one of those, the whole pencil was useless. So you know what my fear with this lipstick would be. Yeah, losing one of those. Now, I get it, it's an innovative product and it's a new product. But is it really necessary? Because another fear of mine would be nicking it once I'm like shifting the colors down. And it would be a little complicated, not complicated, a little bit of work if I want the last shade to be applied on my lips. We have lip palettes, sleek lip palettes that have been done since a while. I particularly love Inglow's palettes because you can customize them too. I've talked about Inglow's palettes like eons ago too. So yeah, definitely check them out if you want like multiple lipsticks in one palette or anything of that sort. But yeah, there are so many mini lipsticks that are coming out. So this one was a little it's a hard pass for me because the cons outweigh the pros for me in this one. But yeah, that is it for this entire haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this and this video will help you in making some sensible purchasing decisions. Do let me know what are some products that you are not going to be purchasing or you are not interested in, and what are the reasons for that. I would love to start a conversation in the comment section down below. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye. I just wanna be